Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you all are good. So, dear students, today we are going to start our seventh lesson from chapter number 2, World Climate. Today, our topics are greenhouse and its gases, greenhouse effects, climate effects on people, trees are important to control climate change. So, today, our topics learning outcomes are you can define what is greenhouse. You can explain easily greenhouse effects. You can explain the effects of climate on people, life. You can explain how trees can control the climate change. Okay, students, our first topic is greenhouse. What is greenhouse? Do you know? A glass building in which plants that need protection from cold weather are grown. That is called greenhouse. Okay, dear students, let's check out the greenhouse in detail. A greenhouse is a building where plants such as flowers and vegetables are grown. It usually has a glass or translucent plastic roof. Greenhouses warm up during the day via penetration of sun's rays, which heat the plants, soil, and structure. How greenhouse work? You can see in the picture which is given below. Okay, students, do you know how the greenhouse works? A greenhouse is a building with glass walls and a glass roof. In the daytime, sunlight shines into the greenhouse and warms the plants and air inside. At nighttime, it's colder outside, but the greenhouse stays pretty warm inside. That's because the glass walls of greenhouse trap the sun's heat. Dear students, you can see in the picture greenhouse uses. The use of greenhouse is to shield crops from excess cold or heat and unwanted pests. A greenhouse makes it possible to grow certain types of crops year around. And fruits, tobacco, plants, vegetables, and flowers are what a greenhouse most commonly grows. Dear students, for example, many vegetables and flowers are grown in greenhouses in late winter and early spring when it is still too cold to grow plants outside. Then these plants are moved to the soil outside as the weather warms up. Greenhouses are used to grow crops in cold countries such as Canada. Benefits of greenhouse. A greenhouse can greatly improve planting efficiency and results. The benefits of a greenhouse include plant production, climate control, a longer growing season, and much more. Okay, dear students, our second topic is what are the greenhouse gases? Basically, greenhouse gases are certain gases in the atmosphere that trap energy from the sun. The most common greenhouse gases are water vapor, carbon dioxide, and methane. Our third main topic is what is greenhouse effect? The greenhouse effect is a process that occurs when gases in Earth's atmosphere trap the sun's heat. This process makes Earth much warmer than it would be without an atmosphere. The greenhouse effect is one of the things that make Earth a comfortable place to live. You can see in the picture and understand easily. Causes of greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is caused by greenhouse gases. The most important greenhouse gases in Earth's atmosphere are water vapor, carbon dioxide, and methane. When there is more greenhouse gas in the air, the air holds more heat. This is why more greenhouse gases cause climate change and global warming. Okay, students, second reason is burning fossil fuels produces huge quantity of carbon dioxide, which is greenhouse gas. Carbon dioxide along with other gases such as methane, nitrous oxide and chlorofluorocarbons are changing the composition of atmosphere and are adding to the greenhouse effect. These are all heat trapping gases. As the sun shines down on the earth, its heat is trapped and prevented from escaping back into space, similar to how heat is trapped by the glass in a greenhouse. Increase in greenhouse gas emission leads to increased heat trapping. Okay, students, our next topic is how can planting trees help to reduce climate change? As trees grow, they help stop climate change by removing carbon dioxide from the air, storing carbon in the trees and soil, and releasing oxygen into the atmosphere. Trees provide many benefits to us every day. They offer cooling shade, block cold winter winds, attract birds and wildlife, purify our air, prevent soil erosion, clean our water, and add grace and beauty to our homes and communities. To grow trees absorb carbon dioxide, the main gas heating up the planet. Planting new trees could lead to more carbon dioxide being sucked out of the air and reduce the climate change. Okay, students, do you know in what ways does the climate affect our lives? Yes, climate affects us in any ways. The way our houses are built, the clothes we wear, the food we eat, and whether can we have an indoor life or an outdoor one are all affected by the climate around us. For example, climate affects our way of dressing. In hot area we wear light colored dresses and fully use light stuff. But in cold area wear heavy stuff like warm furry jackets, long boots, caps, gloves and socks, etc. Climate affects the food habit. In hot area, people eat light food and take juices. In cold areas, people eat dry fruits and take tea or coffee, etc. Climate affects the house style. If we live in rainy areas, we use slopy houses. If we live in snowy areas, we use igloo to live. But if we live in warm areas, we build flat roof house. You can see all of houses in the pictures. Dear student, climate affects the crops. Some crops grow well in a cold climate and some grow in a warm climate. For example, wheat grow in a milder and rice in warm and wet climate. Climate also affects the indoor and outdoor activities. In cold climate, people involved in indoor activities and warm areas people enjoy outdoor activities mostly. Okay, dear students, today our home task is question number 1, 5, 6 and 7. Question number 1. In what ways does the climate affect our lives? Answer. Climate affects how we live, the kind of houses we live in, the food we eat, the clothes we wear, our activities and work, and the way we spend our time indoors and outdoors. Question number 5. How can planting more trees help to reduce climate change? Trees act as the lungs of the earth. They take in carbon dioxide, which is the main cause of climate change, and release oxygen in the air. Okay, students, our next question is question number 6. What are greenhouse gases? Answer is gases in the atmosphere that trap energy from sun. The most common greenhouse gases are water vapor, carbon dioxide, and methane. Our question number 7 is what is the greenhouse effect? Answer is the greenhouse effect is a process that occurs when gases in Earth's atmosphere trap the sun's heat. Okay, dear students, let's complete your work page, page number 30, part B. Read and mark the sentences below as true T or false F. First one is places near the poles are often very warm. This statement is false. Second one is people living in cold climates build houses with slopy roofs. This is true. Third one is Murray has a very dry climate with little rainfall. This is false statement. Fourth one is climate affects how we live. This is true statement. Fifth one is wheat needs a lot of heat and rainfall to grow well. This is a false statement. Okay, dear students, our C part is make a bar graph to show the data for average rainfall in your city. Our city is Rawalpindi. So rainfall in June in Rawalpindi is shown in mm. Okay, dear students, you can take help from the given bar graph of rainfall in June Rawalpindi. Okay, next part is a D part, fill in the blanks. First one is without greenhouse gases, the earth would be very dash with temperatures falling to minus 70 degrees Celsius. First one answer is chilly. Second one, the use of dash fuels increases the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Second one answer is fossil. Third one is plants and trees absorb dash. Third one answer is carbon dioxide. Fourth, the main energy resource of producing electricity is dash. Answer is coal. Fifth one is walking and cycling is good for the environment because answer is it doesn't cause pollution. 6. Greenhouse gases trap dash in the atmosphere. Answer is heat. Okay, dear students, I hope you understood all the topics very well. Now complete your work page and your question answers on your neat notebooks. Guidelines for parents. Dear parents, all the main points discussed in the lecture. Make sure students listen the lecture carefully. Question number 1, 5th, 6th and 7 discussed in the lecture. So ask your child to do all the questions. Make sure that spelling should be correct while writing answers. Make sure your child learn the home task on daily basis. Thank you.